Hey Leo. Also, please remember guys, when you're watching the videos here, when you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when my videos are uploaded and when they're ready to go for your viewing pleasures, okay? If you're interested. We have reached 800 subscribers. That's amazing. I'm not expecting to get any further. I don't really care to reach 1,000. I don't think you get anything for that anyways, but ultimately it feels good that I've reached that many people and that you guys continuously come back. You watch me, you watch my videos. Hopefully you're learning what you need to from them. Yes, just please do remember to hit the notification bell so that you do and are aware that I am posting my videos when I post them, okay? Sometimes the algorithm is a little bit strange and it only puts certain things in your feed. So whatever you're searching for, right? If you do want me to come up on yours, just please do that and then you'll know, okay? All right, we got Leo. Second last. You could be wanting to be generous about something. I don't know if that means like giving something away, or maybe you just want to be generous with your information. Maybe you want to be generous with your time and energy, but it very well could be strategic. It could be something in the works, so to speak. Maybe you have some plans on whatever it is that you want to do. You could have entrepreneurship. Maybe you do your own business or something like that. We get a little bit for Leo. Let's see. Was everyone already there? Ooh, patience. I didn't even have to flip that one out. Patience, okay? So have some patience with yourself. If you've been secluded in any way and you've been kind of blocked off from the rest of society, take that into consideration, that that's for you, to help you, okay? That's meant to help you do whatever reflection you need to do for yourself, whatever kind of quiet time you need. Maybe you just need a peace of mind. Maybe you needed just to go into your own little bubble, your sanctuary or something like that, just to give yourself some time, like away from the general public, whatever that is. You could be very like empathic. You could be very sensitive. And if your senses are heightened right now, apparently there's 15 senses. Okay? Not 6, 15. That was a shocker when I heard that. And had I done more research, I would know this. But I am just being informed about this now. There are like 15 fucking senses for the human condition. There could be a bit of disruption for yours. If you're trying to get in connection with source, like your crown chakra, there could be a bit of a blockage right there. And that has to do with inner child healing. So whatever wounds that you dealt with, that you've ignored and you've kind of put aside, you've just put it on the back burner kind of because you haven't wanted to look at it. It could be too painful. But the thing is that that's going to be a part of your healing too. So at some point or another, you're going to have to look at it. And it's required for you in order to engage with your crown chakra. I know it sounds strange, but you do want to be able to connect with source, and you gotta have the forgiveness there, not just for yourself but other people too, so that you can move forward. You can just kind of drop those chains and just be like, oh, finally, that no longer bothers me, that no longer triggers me, that no longer gets under my skin, that no longer has an effect on me. I could just let it go. I've accepted what happened in the past. I learned from it. I move forward. I've healed from that now, and it can no longer harm or affect me anymore. I've healed from that. I am healing. That's what I do as a human being. Right? So again, like I said, have some patience. Take time to go back and forth with yourself, not necessarily other people. The very first mirror was water, and we are made up of water. So it's like reflection, okay? What other people show you too, even if they're triggering you, is just a reflection of yourself. Typically, if you really admire somebody, you really like somebody, then that's something of a reflection of yourself. If you really dislike somebody and it's like distasteful, or you just don't, you loathe them, or you hate them for some reason, there's something in there that you're not really acknowledging within yourself too. And it sucks, but it is the truth. I speak from experience. I've been there, done that. I don't really have too much hate for people. There's like very few people I've actually had like a hate on for, like haterade. That gets in your head. You are richer than you think. Than most of us think. It is a mentality thing. All right, just give me a second here. I want to go back to what I was listening to earlier. I liked it. Anyways, so yeah, it really does suck, but it does come down to taking accountability for our own actions and seeing ourselves through and through. So that when we look at another person, instead of judging them harshly, I never really hated anybody personally. There's like 2 people in my life that really got to me so bad. That's in the past. I don't feel that way, of course, anymore. It took me some time to sit down with my thoughts going through what I went through in my past. But the rest of the people I've met in my life, or I've come in contact with, or I had in my family, friends, or whatever, I never really hated nobody. Never really had like a negative, really anything to say, unless they did me wrong or something. Then I'd bitch about it and I'd move forward. But other than that, like them as a person, nah, I don't have a problem with anybody. I mean, that would be where my self-love comes in, I guess, because in order to understand that and be okay with other people and not really have an issue with them, then yeah, I can have my distance. If I don't agree with something they do, but them as a person, I don't hate them. I don't disrespect them like that. Them as a human being, I have no problem with them. I have nothing against them because I'm okay with myself. I understand people go through shit. I'll tolerate certain things. I'll put my boundaries down for certain things. I'll have challenges with people I either like or dislike, or maybe they challenge me to grow, right? Like, I understand this. I've looked at it a different way. So that could be what you're going through right now, Leo. Let's get a little bit for Leo. Temperance, energy, Queen of Cups, and study in the reverse. Okay, so you may not be on the study list, or maybe you're not doing the studying that you're supposed to be doing. Maybe you don't read, maybe you don't research, maybe you don't have access to the internet. I don't know. Not everybody does. But whatever this is, you're not in a study kind of mode. You don't want to sit there and do the book work. You don't want to do the research. Maybe you don't even want to look into things. You think maybe this whole thing's a fucking game. It's just stupid anyways. But you do have a lot of love to give. Absolutely, 100%. The love you have is genuine. Now, whether or not you've opened that up or closed that up, that's completely up to you. You want to keep an open heart chakra, right? A lot of green. Maybe you need to wear some green. Sometimes when I wear the blue, it's to get the vibrational frequency so that I can open up and help my throat chakra. My throat chakra is pretty good. I usually don't shut up. I never shut the fuck up to begin with. And I'm very happy speaking, and I'm very happy talking about things that most people don't even want to discuss. I'm okay with that because I've already gotten over the thing of judgment from other people. Like, I don't care and judge my whole life. It really doesn't bother me. But maybe you want to wear some green, or you want to activate that, or surround yourself with greenery. Just get that vibrational frequency. Yes, color has a frequency. Stimulating to the senses. King of Cups. Oh. Match made in heaven. Hello. That is beautiful. Now, this is either long term. This is past life all the way down, reoccurring cycle, met the same person again and again. It's like a perfect match. But they're facing away from each other. That's weird how I have it. They should be facing together. Let's get you on the same page here. There we go. Beautiful. Raising glasses like a cheers. Salute. If you're married to somebody, this could be like a very long time. What was it that Andy was saying the other day? If you're in Kitchener or somewhere in the city, if you've had a marriage over like 70 years, that will give you a certificate just to celebrate you and say thank you, because not too many marriages last that long. So in the spirit or here in the physical, maybe I'm speaking to an elder right now. Hello. You've been with this person for a very long time, or this is somebody you've just met, or somebody that is waiting for you, like your match, whoever's coming in. This feels like it's already together. Even if you're not in the physical, it feels like it's together. You get a bit of noise. Okay, so directly over the study in the reverse card came this one. Okay, this can also be symbolic for wisdom and knowledge. This one came out. right? A little bit of block of peace. Maybe you just need a little bit more peace and quiet. Maybe you need a little bit of time to yourself. Maybe you need to go out in nature. Whatever this is, it's kind of blocking you from allowing messages. Just because you don't have a paper and a pen in front of you doesn't mean that you're not studying. To be fully clear to my viewers, just because you do not have something in front of you, a laptop to note down things, does not mean that subconsciously you're not taking notes. Doesn't mean that you're not analyzing things on a regular basis. But it is in the reverse. So you could not be applying certain knowledge or wisdom that you need to. There's a bit of blockage here, whatever this is. Can we get a bit more on the Seven of Clubs? I may cut this one a little bit short. Sorry. Next month I'll do better. The Emperor. There's somebody in your energy right now that could be blocking certain information coming into you. They may not want certain information to come into you right now. This could be like an ex-partner, whoever this is, definitely had control over. This is why you probably think it's like other people think it's a game. This person had a negative effect on you. If this is, like I said, the partnership that's going on over here, it could be spiritual. So like a, what do they call it? Kingdom wife, kingdom husband, something like that. You're already married. Some of you are married to the divine universe. Like you're already married to celestial bodies. Just like signals. What else we got here? Okay, we got the Sun and the Two of Coins. So whatever relationship this is, whatever partnership this is, whether this be in the 3D or the spiritual realm, this is like your happiness, your sun, your balance, your fluidity, your emotional stability, your going with the flow. You want the calm between the two of them. A little bit more on the Emperor, please and thank you. What is this Emperor? Could be baby daddy, maybe? Page of Cups. This is somebody that gave you something in the past, somebody that offered something to you. Something small. Nothing major. Even though they're on the Emperor status. This could have been... the unrequited love. So maybe you had a child with this person in the physical here. There could have been a separation or something like that. You're meant to be with somebody else, whoever this is. This could be duality as well, too. This could very well, Leo, you're very strong, Leo. This could be the balance between your masculine and feminine, because this matches, the energy I'm getting off of this is matching it perfectly. Almost like twins. It was one after the other. It's like perfect. Maybe you are a sibling to a twin. Maybe you have twins. Maybe you are a twin. Whatever this is, it's like perfect. It is very balanced. I want to get a little bit more on the Emperor and this Page of Cups energy. I can't stop looking at that. It's like divinely sculpted. There's been a lot of battles and a lot of chaos that you had to go up against for this. Whatever this is, you've got it. Whether it's internal or you have it. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Page of Cups and the Six of Swords. Funny, I got this read for Cancerian. Now, when it comes to Gemini, that would be the twins as well. Okay. Getting Lover's energy. Cancerian's very similar to Gemini. And we've got Leo. Leo, that could be like a cusp thing. What is it? Leo, the lion, is over top of the Lovers. At the very top, it oversees. Maybe this person that you're supposed to be with is overseas. It's not giving me whatever that is. Okay, past life oracle card for Leo. Monk or none. You'll be doing a lot of praying for this other person or just for yourself. You could be like a prayer warrior. You could be praying like every night. Maybe pray when you're just by yourself on your own. You could be taking the time, like I said, if you're put in any kind of like solitary, I don't want to say solitary confinement. If you're put in a situation where you're not around a lot of fucking people, you could be doing a lot of praying. Or this is something your ancestors are asking you to do. Whatever this is a lesson. This is something that has been passed down. This is like, could be a gift. Maybe you're really good at what you do with that. That could be this offering as well. Can we get another one for past life oracle card for Leo? Leo. Farm. You could have recently been given an opportunity to run something, whether this be like working your own land, running a farm or agriculture or having horses or something like that. Maybe there was a person that came in, this was your match. You re-hooked up with this person. If this is not an elderly couple, you could have met this person at like a bar or something like that. Maybe we were sitting having a cup of coffee, or it could be like a drink. The whole cheers thing when they're holding the glasses together. Whatever this is, this person could be working on a farm or work on a farm. They're very good at what they do. They have a lot of love to give as well. That could be this opportunity that's coming as well. In a past life, you could have owned a farm. That's why you're attracting this mate, this person coming in. It's like a divine match. You'll be a natural at it. If you've always lived in the city, you go live on the farm, you watch, you're like natural at riding horses, natural at like tending to the livestock, natural at growing stalks, or what do you call that? Growing stalks. Hopefully that doesn't mean money. You're natural at growing just in the fields. Oh my God, what is that word like slipping through my tongue? Natural at... You're just experienced. We'll put it that way, okay? Anyways, Native American. You could have Native American ties. I don't know if you have your full citizenship or, what do they call that? Indigenous card. Here in Canada, like if you're full blood or you're born on the, I think if you're born on the reserve or something like that, they'll give you land. They will give you land. And they'll give you a house on it. I don't know if you're going to keep the house. Okay, so maybe when you're meeting this person, you two could be getting married or something like that. Or maybe you're going to be having a child. There could be native ties and you could be given land. You could be given a bit of earth there. Acreage. Which you're entitled to as an indigenous person. All indigenous people are entitled to it. Not all of them want to keep it. Some of them burn their fucking houses down. Some of them do a lot of fucked up shit from what I heard. And they reject it. They don't want anything to do with it because they know it's from corruption. Which is really unfortunate. And the way they pump drugs, especially in like here in Canada, in the Brantford area and stuff like that, on the reserves, the amount of shit that's gone on, people going missing, is sick. And they're allowing it. They're allowing it. The lies that have been told and stuff. But it doesn't mean that true balance, true love can't come even in the midst of all this. Maybe your presence, both of you together, is going to be something extreme. It's going to be enough to change and affect people around you. That would be amazing. We got a little bit more of this farm. Native American. Some news, Page of Coins coming in. I'm going to get some information that's going to shed some light on some situations here. It still won't give me anything for this Emperor energy. I'm going to ask again in a minute, but I'm going to flip through the book. You're going to get some information, whatever this is, when it comes to this nice match here, and it comes to the native ties and the farmers and stuff like that. You keep praying up, you keep saying what you need to, doing your mantras, your affirmations, whatever you need to. You have balance, and you have your sun, so whatever brings you joy. This could actually mean sun in itself. Leo is the sun as well. This could mean an actual, like, sun. Okay. Let's get this Emperor. Come on, give me a bit of breakthrough here because I'd like to know some energy for Leo. What's this Emperor? Racing or seahorse racing. A little bit of discrimination or difference. Somebody could have been considering you like just a tool to be used in the game. I wouldn't say it's this match that you got here now, or if this is your duality and balance within yourself. Whoever this is came previous to that. They definitely have you a bit jaded. A blue crab. This could be a Cancerian that you're dealing with. Somebody that's blue. This could be like blue blood. There is a difference. In my opinion, hypothesis. Okay, here it comes. This is just my opinion. It's my opinion only. Blue blood would mean like those that are able to conquer death. Okay, so it's like the Walking Dead almost, because they've already died and come back. I'm not saying that they're invincible. I'm not saying that they are whatever. I'm just saying blue blood and red blood. It's like two completely different bloodlines. I don't even... Well, if you think about blood in itself, when it's within your body, it has yet to be oxidized to hit oxygen, and that's when it turns red. And when it hits the air is information as well. God, I wish there was a way that my brain could put this into words and to articulate it so that you understand what exactly I'm saying. So when it goes to Egyptian ties and stuff like that, there's those that guide the supposed living through a certain process, especially if they're going through a crossover or something like that. They assist them to the land of the dead, or they assist them over or crossing over. Now here, I swear to God, it's like past, present, and future all coincide. It's like if you die here, I've probably died I don't know how many times, yet I'm still here in this reality. Okay? And it's like I know already, I have the intuition, I know that I have passed over several times to this point. It feels like I'm like the living dead. I don't know if I can explain that any better than that. Somebody else in the comments, please help me out here, because like sometimes it feels like my imagination gets away with me. It really does. But I think you have a good idea what I'm saying. What else can we get here? Secret. Hidden, concealed, private, unseen, something hidden or not to be revealed. A mystery. Yeah, a mystery, my asshole. Arsehole. What else can we get for Leo? Okay, so this is for the physical. What is your body telling you? Do your research. Find out the spiritual meaning behind the physical manifestation. So if you have any ailments, aches, or pains, or maybe you got some twitching, or you got like a muscle spasm or something, look it up. Or you got some itching of the palms or ringing in the ears. Your higher self will be, and your lower self too sometimes, but your higher self will give you messages. Okay, and then we got seneschal, a steward of servants, arrangements of a household. So somebody that takes care of a household, official in charge of domestic or in a noble. All right, and then we've got seesaw, that would be the balance, and then you got bascule, cantilever. Then you've got rebus, which is a sign that was created by a beggar for passers-by to get their attention. This is just like a bunch of random things on here. So take it as it resonates. Leave the rest if you need to go back and play that over. And then day, beginning, new season or payment, days of fine weather, tranquility or prosperity. Dog days of summer, equinox, solstice. Circadian, feria. All right. And you got Halcyon, Halcyon days. A bunch of random ones there too. I haven't got these ones to come out. Sometimes when I channel, I just put whatever on these cards. Ask living relatives to tell you something they have kept a secret from you. As a child, just watch the reaction or listen. This has come up for like every second. Almost all the signs that I've been reading for. Surprise. Okay, so this Emperor, you're still hidden here. I need a little bit. Give me something. What's this Emperor energy? This could be your energy. If you carry Emperor energy, I mean, by all means, you're doing great. Bravery. Okay, strength or skill shown in battle, a prowess, bravery and enterprise, nerve or gumption, bravery involving endurance, strong will, fortitude, tenacity, bravery or daring spirit, especially, thank you, in chivalric adventures, daring to or daring do. Emprise, bravery that is confident or swaggering but probably false. Bravado, bluster, or braggadocio. Award of honor as for bravery or a commendation. So this could just be your energy, Leo. Like straight up. I still do feel that there's something behind the scenes over here that they're not 100% saying. Can we get the... I don't tell on this card. What's this 7 of clubs and this study, wisdom, knowledge card in the reverse. 7 of clubs and the knowledge card in the reverse. What is that? Oh, self-indulgence. Focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Okay, so this study work would be having to do with going within, doing your shadow work. So that's anything that you haven't resolved yet. Okay, it doesn't mean every single thing. And then focus on self, self-worth, time to heal. That could also be what the blockages are as well. These are things that are unseen. Can we get a little bit more? 7 of Cups. What's the 7 of Cups for Leo? And then I'm going to pull some runes. So much for keeping them short. It's so hard to do a reading in just a couple minutes. Okay, there's something here. Stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. This came out over the Emperor. This could have been what you dealt with before. Whatever the 7 of Clubs energy is, though, that's what clarified it for that. Can we get one more? For stabbed in the back and 7 of Clubs. Scrawl. To write, to draw carelessly or awkwardly. Inelegant or hastily writing. Okay, I was just talking about these ones that come up, the random ones. That may be something you need to do for yourself if you do any kind of scrawling. This could be in water, this could be fire, this could be smoke, this could be mirror. Make sure you're doing it the right way. Protect yourself, but maybe that's what somebody else is doing to find out what you are doing so that they can block you in any sort of way. All right, hopefully that helps. We got 4 runes. Count-in, acceptance. You can look these up. These are Elder Frithark. And then we've got Anzus. We got Iwas. And you got Degas. So that's pretty good. Hopefully that helps you, okay? Love you. Please do.